Hey folks, welcome to Ad Infinitum. This is a World War I horror game. It's supposed to be psychological horror. I've played a little bit of it because I tried to record it and for some reason my recording stopped. I don't know why. But it takes place during World War I, and the concept is kind of hard to grasp, so I'm not sure about it, but we'll start the prologue and see what goes. See what happens.
You have done it once. Now you need to do it again.
Morse code. For months you spent hours. First hour spent staring at that table. Now you wish you could stay with them forever. Playing as a German soldier. As you can see, that's Kaiser Wilhelm. More to do down. Wazzed. Okay.
I spoke to him, but I don't know if he understood what I was saying.
I don't know who you're talking about there, buddy. They want you to storm the French trenches. You pray you're wrong, but it feels like a death sentence. Probably not wrong. Wanted to send a postcard home. No, you couldn't find, but you couldn't find the words to write. Now it's too late.
Tom's! The lieutenant's sending us over the top. The company. Come on, get ready!
So, spoiler, I don't get to use this. Which is quite rude of them. Because I figured that out after playing, and it was taken away from me. Y'all will see that soon enough. Let me turn down the volume, it's loud. Y'all should be able to hear me better now.
First platoon awaiting orders, sir.
Second platoon awaiting orders, sir.
Third platoon awaiting orders, sir!
Berlin Road. Still loud.
Mouth shut. Does Supreme Command know what the lieutenant's up to? Shut up. Listening posts all over.
Attack!
Platoon, go, get it!
Oh, it just hit. That's funny. It doesn't let you shoot your own men, it just hits the, like there's an invisible wall up there.
Machine gun!
Caution, enemy fire.
Platoon! Go! Get out there, men!
Well, I mean, you're in World War One. Why wouldn't you assume there was enemy fire?
Go, go, go! I'm ahead!
Oh yeah, this looks final. I was wrong. So I mentioned this whenever I had played through it originally. I mean, obviously, on printing. Wouldn't this be razor wire? Like, if anyone knows that, let me know. But I thought that they would pretty much exclusively use razor wire at this point. They may not have. It may just have been barbed wire, but... That sucks. That royally sucks. Got that Ouroboros thing going on there. So am I stuck in an eternal loop of hell now? Is what I'm wondering. Chapter 1. Despair. It's a cool art style they've got there. Oh, the swords are all aiming at Mary's heart. That's something.
Stop! You hear me?
No! I want my son back! You took him away from me!
What does he mean by that? I'm so confused. Our son has returned. You'll see why I'm confused by that later. Also, that is not comforting, that picture.
Give your brother his dagger back.
I'm sorry, Paul.
Now get out, you dirty little thief. You're no son of mine.
Mirror's broken, can't see myself, just a shadow.
Dear Paul, here is a copy of the Morse code alphabet I made for you. You probably know it from school. It's a language all its own, which I now speak fluently. Thankfully, my telegraph shelter is in a safe location. Something that's already saved my life twice. I'll be on leave again soon. Will I see you this time? Or will it just be Mother again? Please, take good care of her. Your brother.
Well, that's sad. Yep. I still don't know what that's about. Let's go right first. See what there is to see over here.
I feel worse with every day that passes. Please, Mother of Mercy, help me. I can't bear another injection. His father, his society, his poison. He says I'm mad. He says the cuckoo is my son. But I know what I know. They've taken everything from me. My children, my language, even my name. He threw my Bible on the fire and smashed your statues. But they can never take you away from me, Mother of Mercy. Mother of Sorrows.
Cuckoo is my son. So is somebody pretending to be me? Maybe I've just lost my mind. That's more likely it. Maybe I'm dead. I don't understand. Who needs understanding when you've got terror? Dear Director General von Schmidt, the work will be completed by the end of the week and built in-house. E. Grubert, Deputy Director Karl von Schmidt, and Colonel Meat Factories Berlin. I do wonder what's up there. Is there a way for me to get up there? Oh, that's good. Repulsive stench assaults your nostrils. Who's knocking? There's so much that they don't let you really explore here. Oh. Picture of Mother. Mother, when you were young, you would spend every day in the winter garden, until grandfather came to live with you, that is. Well, I'm sure this is just a happy family, right? How do I get up in the attic? Since the charms are meant to keep evil at bay, so why does looking at them make you feel nauseous?
Karl has become as cruel as his father. I can speak neither of the war nor of my lost sons. I am not even permitted in their rooms. The rooms of my own sons. I'm not permitted to exist at all. If only I were dead too.
If only, am I right? Little sister, how are you? We went to Berlin to visit you, but the maid turned us away. There was an old man shouting in German, but I couldn't understand what he was saying. Did we go to the wrong address? Why do you never write anymore? Did you get the singing bird? I remember how he used to sing in the square in front of the church. I marvel at the little golden birds in the window by Mother and Father's cafe. If things have become unbearable, please come back home to us. How are the children faring? Please, write. St. Babine, May 3rd, 1908. Julie. Who I am guessing is my mother's sister, so my aunt.
Dearest mother, when I hear the cannon's thunder, I can no longer be angry with father. Instead, I worry for all of you. Have you heard from Paul at all? He hasn't replied to a single one of my letters. Johannes.
Orchestrion Music Roll, a march written in honor of a great General Lothar von Schmidt. You read that? Is there anything else in here I'm missing? Don't guess there's anything left for me to do in here, so let's go into this little room.
Dearest mother, I am glad that you have at least survived the cold weather. But I know how scarce food has become at home. It would be best if we just surrendered. But I'm sure father doesn't want to hear such talk.
Just threw my mouse.
He probably thinks that the war will bring him glory and honor. Just like grandfather. Glory and honor perished in the very first winter of this war. How we wanted to go to war. How foolish we were. Nevertheless, I shall write to father. I am worried about Paul.
I'm sure he's fine.
Johannes. 15th of April, 1917.
Package of salt. Who would paint something like what is that? Oh, it's a trench full of dead people. You can see there's the trenches down that side and there's the dead people. Huh. Dear Frau von Schmidt, I have brought you some potatoes. You've always been kind to me and given me a little extra money, so I'm glad to do something for you in return. None of us have very much right now, but I know it must be twice as hard for you. Please, take care of yourself. I hope I may return to work for you again soon. Perhaps when the winter is over, your friend, Ursula Bruegel. What's my objective? Find a way into the music room. Dear Director General, someone seems to have been playing around with your orchestrion. A number of parts have been deliberately removed. I have found the cylinder and installed it, but there is no sign of the missing cog. Likewise, the music roll of which you speak is nowhere to be found. I have placed the key back into the chest in the entrance hall. We will now proceed with the installation of the elevator. Respectfully, Klaus Walthers. More matches. Red candle. My heartfelt condolences on the loss of your two sons. Your friend, Hugh Bruegel, Berlin, October 28th, 1917. The Kaiser called, and we all answered with God in our hearts. Gott nimmt uns.
With the deepest regret, we hereby report that the sons of our Director General and grandsons of the great General Lothar von Schmidt, Paul von Schmidt,
So
born
wait, am I
5th of
alive
March,
or am I dead?
1899,
I still don't understand.
and Johannes von Schmidt, born 3rd of October, 1893, have met their heroic deaths on the Western Front. May they rest in peace. Berlin, 12th of October, 1917. Carl von Schmidt & Co., Paint Factories.
So I'm confused, because if was somebody impersonating their dead son, because... Huh. It's interesting. Picture of you and your brother, your gaze is drawn to the obituary alongside it. You fought, and they just gave up on you. More red candles. It's a totally normal amount of red candles. Newspaper containing list of casualties. You don't want to read them. Coward. Absolute coward. Another red candle. You never have too many. Remember that. Now that I have played through this before, but I always feel like I'm missing something whenever I go through these, so I want to be thorough. Doctor's note. In order to treat your wife's pronounced hysteria/melancholia, she must be spared of any kind of emotional strain. She must avoid any objects or persons that might trigger an episode. I recommend 1 injection every 2 days until our symptoms start to improve. Daily injections are recommended during more severe melancholic phases. Dr. Drish, June 11th, 1908. I knew that was coming and it still startled me.
Now you're wet too.
Stop splashing! Mama, he got water on me and now I'm all wet.
Come and sit on the bank with me. There you go. Now, put your feet in the water. Nice and warm, isn't it?
Warm and wet.
Look at the sailboats. They're so fast.
I bet they're going to America.
From Wannsee, the lakes aren't that big.
Well, who knows? Maybe they'll find a way. They could sail down the Havel, then the Elbe, and all the way to Hamburg, the gateway to the world. From there, anything's possible.
Okay. When Father saw the painting of himself for the first time, he said nothing. Not a word. Still can't go in here. Grab this candle. Red candle. How many does that make? 5. Wow. Okay, so I think we have about explored everything. We go. Oh, they're so bad. That looks cool. But it's locked, and I don't know if they're ever going to give me a key. I love that stained glass. It's... I mean, I wish I had stained glass, but... Instead, I'm living in an apartment. But hey, who knows? Maybe one day I'll live in a mansion with stained glass windows.
May 25th, 1916. Magdalena refuses to accept that both our sons have now taken up service in the name of the Kaiser and the people. This is madness. I never wanted to believe
This
Father, but
is
perhaps he
fucked
was
up.
right. Perhaps she cannot be helped. Ever since Father came to stay with us 9 years ago, she has changed completely. I have administered Quicksilver. After a brief protest, she finally quietened down.
Well, aren't you a loving husband? Truly caring for your wife in the best possible ways. Hoping for the best. Valuing her word above that of your father's. It's only like you chose her to be your lifelong companion. Quicksilver 10 milliliters, Carl von Schmidt, Co. and Pankvek. Well, that's nice. Just inject my mother with random substances.
Hey, stop pushing!
It's not my fault you're such a slowpoke.
And it's not my fault you can't do a boost up right.
I've told you to, no climbing in through the window.
But you didn't open the door.
I knocked for ages, and no one answered.
Oh, boys. Come on in then, but keep the noise
But why was
down.
the door locked,
Your
Mom?
grandfather's sleeping.
Was it locked because he's sleeping? That's it, I'm sure. Totally. Hope, dear General, that this orchestrion and the march we have sent you will bring a small piece of the battlefield into your home for you and your family to enjoy, so that you may always be reminded of both your own countless victories and those of our German forefathers. The orchestrion is the machine gun of the musical world. It will solve all of your problems in one fell swoop. The Brothers of the Order of the Eagle. Plop that gear there. Plop that music roll there. Let's hit play. I'm vibing with this. This is great. I don't want to leave. Oh, this is great. Mama. Hey. I wasn't done with you. No. No. You know, that's interesting. Oh, it looked like it moved. Oh.
This time I felt him. It was as if my Johannes were standing next to me, placing his hand on my shoulder. Herr Dupré was right. With each session we are drawing closer, I can feel it. There has been a spate of strange coincidences. It is a sign. I have been working on the dummy again. I'm trying to fill it with life, so that Johannes will accept it and finally return to me.
Well, I'm sure that's just going to work perfectly. I'm sure that my lifeless soul will come back and accept this with no
Our
problem.
family tree is taking root. A gift from Santa Balbina among Carl's father's exotic plants. A piece of my home.
See, I actually did miss that last time I played through.
While Carl was away, Herr Dupre and I made use of the time to take a tour of the house. He didn't want to see the cuckoo. He believes me. When we entered the salon, he said he felt an icy chill right where the old tyrant died. He brought nothing but misfortune upon us, even when he was still alive. Herr Dupre says that the house attracts many angry souls. He says I should use charms, spirit bells, and knocking 3 times for the Trinity to try and ward them off until our next session. The angels will aid me in this. I want to believe him, but the awful cuckoo knocks too, and calls out, and wants to eat constantly.
I am so confused.
It is driving me out of my mind.
What are you on about? Dear Frau von Schmidt, due to your unpaid bills and your husband's threat of physical violence against my person, I regret to inform you that I will not be able to guide you through your spiritual session today in person. However, knowing how desperately you need the aid of the angelic powers in these dark times, I am enclosing a wax cylinder with my instructions, the invocation of the Angeloi. In addition to this, please find enclosed silver candlestick holders. The consecrated pendulum, which reacts sensitively to spiritual vibrations, particularly those of an evil nature, should still be in your possession from my last visit. I have taken the liberty of adding the cost for these items to your last outstanding payment. With you in spirit, in Dupree. So I've got a wax cylinder from the spiritualist. And candlestick holders. Oh, that's awful.
This is my ball, and don't you forget it! I just wanted to play with it.
Yep, totally.
Get your own! But mine isn't red. You stubborn little so-and-so. Alright then. But make sure you bring it back. Promise? I promise.
Frau von Schmidt, please follow my words to the letter in order to ensure the success of your spiritual session in my absence. Pause the playback of my voice on the wax cylinder after each step until you have correctly completed the step in question. Begin by placing the 5 silver candlestick holders I sent you on the table. Naturally, these have been blessed with holy water.
Naturally, of course. As you do with your candlestick holders.
Do you have the candles and the matches? Very good. Place the candles.
You say very good like you know what's happening, and I'm confused by that. Also, I'm not Frau von Schmidt, I'm Johannes. So this shouldn't... I've got questions.
Do you have the salt for the next step? Good. The consecrated pendulum will now show you the order in which you need to mark out the lines of the witch's foot between the candles. Use the pendulum, then mark out the lines with the salt. Once you have done this, we can proceed further.
Yes, why? What happens if I don't want to do it? Yep, that one next. And then it should go back to the beginning.
Once the sign is complete, you can light the candles. Very good. Now, find a personal item that belonged to the deceased.
Oh, that's creepy. Is that...
You could try the red ball.
Why is there hair in that?
Had some success with it in the past. Do you have the ball that belonged to your son? Good. Now take your seat at the table. We are ready to begin the seance. Take the deceased's personal object and place it in the center of the witch's foot. I repeat, take the ball and place
Okay,
it
I was trying to and you interrupted me.
on the sign. We call tonight upon the Angeloi. Know that the occultist Dupre, whose voice
Am I the only one that
speaks
thinks
to you
he's
now
moving?
and who has studied the chronicles of Akasha, is aware of your presence. Yes, I hear you. Oh, Angeloi and spirits of the will, servants of the Lord. The wisdom of the old moon is with you. Join with me now to create an astral bridge, free from the bonds of time and space. I am with you now, Magdalena.
That's weird.
There are shadows moving through this house. Ghostly entities and demons poison the souls of those who cannot ward them off. Find among them the soul of the child. Find it and lead it to its mother.
So am I playing as the mother or as Johannes?
Light and into our circle.
Don't throw him like that. Stop it.
He is here. The child is here.
Why did that deserve
Your
that
mother is
place?
sitting at the table in your home. Go to her. Do you understand?
I'm trying to give her a sign.
Go to her and give her a sign.
I'm trying.
Oh, it's happening. Close your eyes. Make space for the soul.
Close your eyes. Dummy, you better be closing your eyes.
Shadow. You can see your shadow. Do not let it deceive you. Believe in the light of the Mother of Mercy. She is with us.
This is going wonderfully. Stop groaning in my ear, dude.
Yes, child. Settle your pure soul in the body your mother has given you. As you once did upon the miracle of your birth. This is your home. I see. Oh, red.
Why is that candle still lit?
You must never use red candles. You
So
hear me,
you didn't
Vala?
tell me this.
Never red.
You moron. This is your fault. If I die, it's because of you.
What is hate? He who prays in hate will be caught, but not by the light. I sense a presence with you. It is not the Virgin Mary. It is her Luciferian counterpart.
I'm sure the dummy's gone just because it worked, and no other reason. This is, what's my objective? Follow the wet tracks. Follow the yellow brick road. Oh, that's copyrighted. Need to shut up. Is it this way? Is this the way? Yeah, these are wet tracks. See, this is working perfectly. What is it that... I tried to answer you. What?
Yes, one day she will come to judge us all. The mother of sorrows is near.
I know, she's like right in that room down there. And I'm gonna go chase her down because I have no self-preservation skills. What's this room? Okay, so... come on.
Why didn't you go to war first? Why was it him?
I don't want him to go.
I must. No. I want to. Don't you understand? For our freedom.
If only Paul were old enough. He'll make a real soldier.
Yeah, I missed a lot last time I went through this. I understand now. This is all my fault. I don't deserve to live. Well, have you thought about it being your dear dad's fault? What is this? Why is there a picture of a horse? Oh, it's a horse manual. Maybe it's buying horses? I don't know. Listen, I know you're trying to get me to go to the very obvious tub. I just want to make sure I'm not missing out on anything. Like, is that a towel warmer? Dolorosa, you stole my ball. I want it back. Oh, you scaredy cat. Glug glug. And that, folks, will end this episode. I will see y'all on the next one. Make sure you like and subscribe, and see you in the next episode. Bye.